Hey, 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 hey. What's going on, guys? Hope we're all safe and sound. Hope you guys enjoyed your day. I did on my end because it was my 29th birthday this past day. I was supposed to start on the day exactly, but got caught up. But here now. And yeah, we're just gonna continue on what we were doing.
Alarming. Heroin.
Damn. That one
I
perfect.
think this is proof they weren't ready for civilian life.
Alright, so basically, could try this stealth again. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. Crime in progress, too. See what we gotta do if I don't have to do anything. Oh, 4-7 swing kicks, perform 10 aerial hit combos. Okay, I think we can do that.
Gotta deal with these guys before they hurt someone.
Damn it.
Wonder what powers those jetpacks. Hopes, dreams, unstable nuclear material?
Well, here's that stuff. Whoa.
Calling available unit. We have reports of a bus being taken hostage.
Web throw 3 enemies. Let's try this one.
Available officers, move in on Manhattanville.
The hostage situation in the middle of a plague. Looks like
Alright, and then web throw.
the whole city's got the Parker luck. Hey, if you need friends this bad, I'll hang out with you.
Ooh.
Hostages on public transit. Nothing about that was good.
That was amazing.
Okay, let's see. Might as well take care of this while we're here. First, go to this mission. Okay, RPG guys. Oh, let's take care of this first.
We do not recognize your corrupt laws. Until our brothers are released, none of you will be safe. If you do not meet our demands, these innocents will suffer. Their deaths will be on your heads. Their screams will curse you forever. Release our brothers now, or suffer the consequences.
Too long has the city wallowed in the filth of Osborn. No more! We are the cleansing flame that will sear him away. Your freedom from Osborn is just ahead of you. It is so close. But instead of joining us, you resist the flame. You deny it. Know this. Those who resist our cause will be consumed side by side with Osborn. There is no escape from our blaze. Join us, or perish.
We do not wish to harm these people. We are an order of peace. Tranquility and balance are our goals, not bloodshed. When threatened, even the peaceful must defend themselves. Norman Osborn threatens us. He threatens us all. Osborn's deceit and immorality cannot be forgiven. Deliver Osborn to us, and we will have no quarrel with you. Deny us, and we will name you with Osborn.
Hey, MJ, what's up? You okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip we took to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour odyssey for burnt toast with cold American cheese. How could I forget?
Something about all these old Oscorp files made that day pop into my head. Harry was so excited about riding the ferry. Just made me think about how much simpler things were back then. No jobs, no supervillains. We could throw away a whole day looking for bad pizza just 'cause. Now it feels like if we take a nap, the world would fall apart.
Yeah. This adult thing is rough. But I guess the work we do means today's kids can have their own Staten Island adventures. In safety. Kind of a circle of life thing.
Circle of bad pizza. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. Thanks, Pete.
Oh, hey, Mushi. Thank you. Yeah, so far it's looking good, having a good stream. Just, you know, just relaxing for a bit. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing alright. Ah, shit. Get your ass down here. Damn it.
Really wish these guys weren't so hostage
I
heavy.
hate that. Could have been better, but yeah. That was hard. That was hard as hell. Can't even do the side challenges.
Calling agents in Manhattanville, requesting an update on your status.
Have a good night, Nishi. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
Incoming fire from great mercenaries! Hey, Spider-Man! Take him! Hurry!
I have to force this. There we go.
Prisoners are down. Engaging priority target. Weapons down.
Head out.
crazy violent joyride officially stopped. Score.
Prisoner crime, taken care of.
Calling agents in Manhattanville, requesting an update on your status.
What's this one? Okay.
Observation post up. We'll relay any priority sightings.
All I need is Sable guys taking pot shots at me. Let's see if I can shut them down before they even know I'm here.
Hey guys. More left. There we go.
Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking.
Bam!
Is it too much to hope this will teach Sable to focus on actual criminals instead of me? Yeah, too much.
There is someone else who isn't emerging from...
Okay, perform 10 swing kicks. Pre-RPG, guys, okay.
Not here risking our lives. You think they'd be glad to let us get their friendly form?
One.
They're heavily armed with stolen police weapons. Hard target, and we're spread too thin.
kind of RPG guy, but. There we go. And 10 swing kicks. Alright.
That's all of them. Let's find out what they were up to.
Alright.
Captain, these Sable guys look like they forced all the residents out of a building so they could occupy it themselves. And locked up the ones who objected.
Okay, that I can get something done about, but I need victims to come forward.
I'll get the people out and have them file reports with the police.
Perimeter breach. Tango is Spider-Man.
So, when you were little,
shit.
did you say... I'm gonna grow up and be a fascist oppressor! Yeah, you probably did. Hey, reinforcements! Now it's a party! More? You guys realize there are actual criminals out there, right?
Spider-Man, I confirmed your suspicions. People displaced from the residences are staying in shelters or on the street.
I know what it's like not to have anywhere to stay. It's a good thing these Sable agents have body armor, because I just might lose my temper. Hey, Sable agents! Help! I'm being attacked by Sable agents! Oh, wait a minute!
Oh shit. Oh no, you don't.
More backup? You know, for private security, you guys aren't very private.
No. My sister checking baby toys are in here. Oh no, you don't. Ta-da.
All that drama. And for what?
Release these people.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Captain, the people that were locked up are headed back to their homes.
Good. And I finally convinced the mayor's office that making constituents homeless was not good for his poll numbers, so they won't be pulling that stunt again.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, let's see. This one here. Let's see if we can unlock any suits first. I guess we can. Iron Spider suit. Wear this for a bit to the next outpost. Speak of the devil.
Contact with enhanced target Spider-Man. Light him up.
Happy to sign autographs, but no selfies.
On. Where you go? There you go. Damn.
The sad thing is, the state the city's in, I could use these guys on my side.
Still got thug crimes, prisoner crimes, Sable crimes, even crimes too.
Be advised, escaped convicts are driving around in stolen vehicles. Mobilize on Garvey Park.
Okay. All right.
Over.
You guys drunk? Or just stupid? Maybe they should start offering driver's ed in prison.
Let's see here. Perform 50 hit combo. No. All right, can do that.
Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Rikers inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell them to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning.
Damn it. Oh my combo.
Typical New York. A vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it.
Thank you.
More of them? Guys, this isn't necessary. I'm already scared straight.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon. Oh, backup's here. Great. Okay, you guys sing Tuwa, and I'll sing lead. backup or reinforcements here. Just people, you dig?
Damn, that's how he goes.
Captain, the block's quiet. Everyone in an orange jumpsuit is down for the count.
Great job. If they'd gotten into a residential building, they'd have done a lot of damage.
Okay. Let's see, next suit. Already did that one. You know what? Let's wear amazing suit. Here we got Stormbolt Discharge. Okay.
Good news. A Rikers escapee we picked up says they've stopped establishing bases.
What brought that on?
You. They decided the bases make them too easy to find. They've gone back on the run. Smaller groups.
Picking them off a few at a time takes longer, but it's safer. Especially for New York.
Exactly. Nice going.
Alright. Okay, okay. This drone challenge then. While we're over close. Whoops. Do this drone challenge and then we'll go from there. Maybe do another story mission. Oh boy. Hate these things. Oh, that was cool. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Losing my speed. Damn it. Let's try again, just for the hell of it. Man, this is why I hate the drone challenges. It's like, come on, like we gotta focus, Aaron, focus. I don't know, the amazing suit looks pretty badass in the game. Feels nothing.
Gotta follow that drone.
Oh, damn it.
Hands down. Got it.
Too far.
Got one. The drone slowed down. So close to perfection.
You're done here. Okay, let's see.
My friends, I'm getting a lot of frantic calls from people trying to get out of Manhattan. While I understand...
Disarm 5 enemies, throw 5 jetpacks. Okay.
Yuri, looks like some people were protesting the Sable base and the agents responded by locking them up.
Great way to win hearts and minds. Can you get them out?
It'll take some persuasion, but I'm a pretty persuasive guy. You're in timeout.
Give me that.
service, I distinctly ordered only one group of hostile Sable agents!
Spider-Man, I just heard Sable's issuing an internal bounty on you. Huge bonus for any agent that brings you down.
Nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
Advancing!
Look, if you guys are gonna keep showing up like this, it's just polite to call first. Hi, Sable guys! Everything's cool here. The trouble's next door. Hey, it was worth a try!
Advancing! Damn it! Keep your distance! Grenade out!
There you are. And that's how it goes.
That took longer than it should have.
Free them.
Thank you, Spider-Man. You're the only one we can rely on. Got the people out of the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's violating constitutional rights, but right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup.
Amen to
Thanks.
that. Okay. Suits. Armored advance suit. Gang 10 down enemies. Perform stealth takedowns. Alright, let's do it. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it tonight, but yeah, screw it, you know? Wait. What the hell? I saw that. Damn it.
Folks, the city is in crisis. We have bridges and tunnels closed. People who work in the city but don't live here are trapped within. Others...
Yuri, I have eyes on a Sable base. They've got prisoners. But I don't know what they're charged with. And I don't want to let dangerous people back on the streets.
The real criminals they turn over to us. The people they hold on site haven't done anything they can make a case over.
I can think of at least 2 amendments to that violence. Okay, looks like I'm staging a jailbreak. Surprise!
Some of the prisoners are sick. That happens sometimes with a quarantine zone. Understood. Are we sure our inoculations will protect us? From getting sick, yes. Once you got it, no. So make sure you stay current on your shot.
Someone needs a nap.
Control, we got a man down. What was that? Control.
You're done.
It's Spider-Man! Take him out! Flank him! I'm on him! Look out! Get down! Attack! Attack! Bring him down!
More of them! You know, this would be way more fun if you guys made pew-pew noises!
Don't let up! Get down! Get him on the ground!
You guys are persistent! What kind of pay you get? Asking for a friend!
Spider-Man, I did some research. All the people they're holding dead is protest Sable's heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm lodging a protest myself right now. I'll let you know how it goes. You do this for money, right? Well, how much to lay off? And don't say more than 20.
Bring him down! Got him!
Great! Reinforcements! You guys ever feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, hot kettle, I know.
Yeah.
That took longer than it should have.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Captain, the area's secure and the cells are all empty.
Officially, I can't condone that. Unofficially, thanks.
Bada bing. Spider-Man 2099 white suit. Still got one more place to go. Could do that right now. Form a 65 hit combo. Electrified. Oh, here we go.
I've had numerous callers today reporting that entire city blocks are being taken over by escaped inmates from Rikers. These are little no-go zones in the heart of Manhattan, a dystopian future from 70s movies come to life. Why don't the police stop it, you ask? Oh, you're going to love this. It seems the prisoners ambushed a convoy carrying weapons and ammunition for the authorities and took it all for themselves. The police are outgunned by their own guns. All right, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we see if Sable International and Spider-Man are the protectors they claim to be. These criminals aren't hiding. They're right in plain sight, daring you to come get them. Well, we're waiting!
This is Sable Control. What's our status in Sycamore?
Traffic control established. Checking all suspicious persons.
Let's take care of that. Okay, like 20 combo. Let me do that. I could do that.
Nope. That is not how you treat people in my friendly neighborhood.
Clear to engage? Affirmative.
I am definitely not giving Sable International a good review online.
This is Sable Control. Boss is requesting a status update on Sutton Place.
Armored patrol reporting in.
Okay.
No sign of the target. Spider-Man is in range. Lethal force authorized. Open fire! Open fire! Open fire!
Oh, no, you don't.
Really flattering. But tell Silver Sable I only like her as a friend.
Heavy ordnance offline.
Well, clearly Silver Sable buys these guys in bulk.
Electrifying. There we go.
Ground teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Turtle Bay.
A group of civilian agitators has been detained. Charges will be issued as needed.
I can't let those Sable guards brutalize innocent people. Hey, you do know you're the bad guys here, right? Love the spirit of protest, but maybe wait till we're not in a state of emergency.
Stop doing that. Sable lookout.
all for me? I won't get any peace until I shut that down. Let's see if I can do it quietly. Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking. Really wish Sable would tell her agents to chill already.
Let's see gadgets. Hold on a second. Okay, gotta do more challenge tokens.
Ground teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Turtle Bay.
APC Kilo starting patrol now. Eyes out for Spider-Man. Spider-Man is in range. Lethal force authorized.
Hey, does this turn into a robot?
Wouldn't that be?
Well, clearly Silver Sable buys these guys in bulk.
Sable crime, the new counter done.
Yuri, this sounds nuts, but I think this group of Sable agents is locking people up and straight up robbing them.
You mean asset seizure? That's for drug dealers, mobsters.
Yeah, well, they're applying it to anyone with nice cars or jewelry.
Which just makes them criminals. Treat them like it.
Spider-Man sighting confirmed. Careful, you got a stun gun or something. Get him!
here, boss. She said you can take the rest of the day off. I swear!
Incoming! We gotta get him on the ground! We're in trouble! Take him down!
Bad news. More Sable guys. Good news? There is no good news.
I'm going in!
Spider-Man, that Sable unit's gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands too full to do anything about it, but they don't care if we do.
I was gonna take him down anyway, but this makes it more fun. Thanks.
We gotta get him on the ground, agent! Get behind him!
Wait! More of them! Look, I may consider surrendering if you let me blare the siren on the way to lockup!
Keep him on the ground! Take him down, now!
You guys just won't stop! Tell Silver Sable I said I'm not interested! And this is really getting stalkerish!
We need more agents! Cover my six! Stop resisting! Get Vocal down! I got him! I'm going in! Stop resisting!
Seriously? How else did you think that would end?
And that is that.
Captain, all the people in the cells are out, and they've got their property back.
Good. And Sable International swears they're going to prosecute that squad. I'll believe it when I see it.
Seriously.
Spider-Man, good news. The mayor finally cracked the whip on Sable International. No more locking up New Yorkers without due process of law.
Guess they figured out it was a PR disaster. For once, we got a clean win.
Well, not quite. I hear rank-and-file Sable agents blame you for stopping the gravy train. They'll be gunning for you even harder now, and no one's going to stop them.
By now, I think it'd freak me out more if nobody was gunning for me. Let them come. I'll be ready.
Assholes. Alright. This is done. Still got this to do. Well, crime. Any new suits? Gotta perform some challenges for the main mission.
find a guy who did this.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Of course.
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this Devil's Breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track.
Okay, let's see.
Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it. AT-rich leader sequence. This looks promising.
Faster than I thought I could do it.
Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one. Vapor trail heads up that building. Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here. Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights. Let there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast. Seems like Otto and Lee have more of a history than I thought. How long have they known each other?
Octavius, thank you for your medication. It's helped some, but the episodes continue to grow stronger. Things haven't been this bad since I was a child. I feel like I'm barely in control. Yesterday during Osborn's address, I came close to blacking out. Seeing him triggers feelings I had thought long buried. I'm not sure how much longer I can live in his shadow like this. Martin Lee.
Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
Wow. Like vengeance.
Otto's rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it, but his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
Looks like he might have been planning this for days, months even.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades. and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask. Oscorp has snaked itself throughout the city. Power, communication, public safety. Norman made his company essential, but also fragile. If a disaster were to occur, and a few small pressure points were tweaked, it would all fall apart. The public would see Norman for what he is, a leech on their lives. Yes, just a few simple steps, and he would be ruined forever. How many men would I need? Well, let's see. First, some kind of disaster. A hurricane, an earthquake, or a plague. Next, assaults on Oscorp's power grid and emergency relief. Send the city into chaos. Let the people see the truth about Norman. Yes, just a handful of men. No more than a half dozen. A sinister 6. Martin has been arrested. Norman looks pleased, believes he's safe. He has no idea. He's just put all the rotten eggs a man might need into a single basket. With Martin in raft, alongside Scorpion, Rhino, Vulture, and Electro, a single swift kick is all it would take to send those eggs tumbling down the hill, straight at Oscorp and Norman. Yes, just one small kick. I think it's time for me to lace up my boots and climb the hill. This is my final recording. Peter, if you're listening to this, please know that I did what I thought was just. It may have been extreme, but when it comes to Norman, half measures will never do. Of all that I risk by taking this next step, the loss of our friendship will pain me the most. I hope that if we meet again, it will not be on opposite sides.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
Well, he got it.
Good old Rhino, my second favorite Russian.
Wonder if that's like a reference to Craven
Otto developed
Hunter.
a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
Promising them everything.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy. Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased?
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Water supply.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here. power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have brought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Cure for cancer from Otto. Seems too good to be true, honestly.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing. UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on. There we go. Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece. What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum, using something called Icarus? Icarus. This is it.
Hello, Spider-Man.
Trap.
We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position?
Whoop.
Huh?
Need a lift? So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
Hey!
Oh, Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. Pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay, talk soon, MJ.
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Let's do it.
almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you? Miss me, now you got it. You know what? Forget I said anything. That got it. Now I can get closer. Need to web the transformeries over.
Me! You're up!
No, Adrian! It's me, Spider-Man!
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, Insect!
You! Thought we had a healthy give and take! Man, have I misread this relationship!
Next time you're mine!
One thing real quick!
Spider-Man! I must break you!
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve,
A figure of youth, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Just like oil and water, sure.
Nothing more than luck!
now, right?
Batter up!
Guards up. Need to stun or surprise him.
Need to catch my breath! Take over, Electro!
No problem, Pete!
Too slow!
Damn it. Try it again. Oof. Man, I usually get that on the first try.
He doesn't stand a chance!
Yeah, we got this!
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately. Now's my chance. Got my cylinder.
now, right?
Bit overeager there, Electro. Not complaining, mind you.
Vulture's down.
Should check on Sparky.
You might have got the old man, but I'm gonna get you!
Confidence, I like it. Unreasonable, unjustified, but still confident. Good on you. Not too close, Max. As usual.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
Electro and Vulture down.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath.
Shit, that'll wear me out too.
What time? Oh man. Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see, some skills first. Payback. Nice. Then we got this one. Nice, chain finisher. First, before we leave tonight.
Ground teams in Portside, this is Control. Do you have an update at your position? APC Foxtrot reporting. In pursuit of escaped prisoners.
Alright.
Is it horrible if just for a sec? I should check on Miles.
Hey, Pete, you okay?
Here's your stuff!
Not leaving here alive, Spider-Man.
Okay, just how big is Sable International's HR department? crazy violent joyride officially stopped. Score.
Now where's that damn newspaper? Find a damn newspaper.
Hey, back. Where were we?
Hey, Pete, you okay?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm fine, but you and May are in the middle of it.
We're busy, but people need help. And I'd rather be doing something than waiting around for somebody else to fix things, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Just make sure you protect yourself. Mask and gloves. And rest every now and then. All that goes double for me.
Nobody can make that woman take a break when she doesn't want to. But I'll do my best.
Thanks, Miles. Give May my love. And be safe. Hostages on public transit. Nothing about that was good.
Can't go this way. Gotta find another route now.
I know where can the newspaper be?
Attention units. Escaped prisoners are hitting a food supply station. Officers near double shelf, please report to the scene.
Literally stealing food from hungry mouths. Even for felons, that's on the nose. Guys, portion control!
Don't let him get behind you! Sending us out!
If these escaped cons were smarter, I'd be worried. Okay, I'm a little worried. I gotta shut this convoy down. Hey, the tags are expired.
Won't be so easy fighting us all at once! None of us going back inside!
Escaped prisoners on motorcycles. Easy road movie or my life? Why not both?
Stand still, punk!
Maybe they should start offering driver's ed in prison.
riot has broken out. Backup requested at port side. Please copy.
Aw, escaped inmates, trash can fire. It's almost cozy. Time for fire safety lessons with Uncle Spidey.
Don't let him take you! Back it up! Pick up the pace! He's winning!
Definitely the worst gang of ruffians I've dealt with in the last 30 minutes.
Update from Monk Park.
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
I can't let those Sable Guards brutalize innocent people. Hey, you do know you're the bad guys here, right? Rounding up protesters. What's happening to this city?
So great.
Sinister 6.
Just with you. They deserve it.
There goes my road.
All units, we are getting reports of a bus being taken hostage. Officers, please report to Lincoln.
Has the city wallowed in the filth of Osborn. No more! We are the cleansing flame that will sear him away. Your freedom from Osborn is just ahead of you. It is so close. But instead of joining us,
more brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
Oh, that was amazing.
Shock to the heart. Okay guys, I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Thank you for stopping by. Stay tuned for tomorrow. It's Friday. I'll be streaming again, so be safe guys. Good night. Thanks for stopping by my birthday stream. Good night. See you tomorrow guys.